Senate Bill 1012. Imagine this. Imagine the state owns a large piece of land in Austin. Instead of keeping it forever, the state decides to sell it, lease it out to a private developer, and use the money for specific projects an agency cares about. What the bill says it does? Senate Bill 1012 says it allows the state to sell or lease two state-owned properties in Austin and use the money to improve library archives and support health and human services facilities. What it actually does? This means the state can turn valuable public land into cash or long-term leases, and the money does not go into the general budget. Instead, it is locked into special accounts controlled by specific agencies. Agencies gain more control over land deals and funding, while lawmakers and the public have less say over how those dollars are used later. Who benefits? The State Library and Archives Commission, which gets guaranteed funding for building upgrades and digitizing records. The Health and Human Service Commission, which gains new revenue stream from leasing land. And private developers or long-term leases who gain access to high-value Austin property. Who pays the price? Future legislators that lose flexibility to use that money for schools, roads, or emergencies. Local communities near the properties who have little formal input into how the land is developed. Everyday Texans who lose long-term public control over state-owned land. Why it matters. Public land is one of the few assets Texans owns together. When it is sold or tied up in long leases, that value is gone or locked away for decades. The money may fix one building today, but it cannot be used tomorrow when schools, healthcare, or infrastructure need it. Once land is gone, the public loses leverage forever. And questions to ask your lawmakers. How will Texans know these land deals are truly competitive and not favoring a small group of developers? What happens when the one-time sale money runs out, but the buildings still need upkeep? And would you support adding regular audits or a review clause so the public can see if this worked as promised? Bottom line, Senate Bill 1012 trades long-term public land control for short-term agency funding, and Texans deserve clear answers before that trade becomes permanent.